Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time this morning to join us for the IF Admin Academy, specifically focusing on two-pot. We have still some attendees joining, so if you'll allow, I'm going to give just another minute before we formally kick off with the welcome introductions and the agenda for today. So let's just give our colleagues a minute to join our session today. We are seeing the attendees jumping still, so let's just give it a minute. Thank you, everyone. Okay, all right, team, ready? John, if we may move on to the welcome slide. Thanks very much. As I said, good morning to everyone. Really appreciate you taking the time this morning to join us for a very specific update on two-pot, which at this point in time is 15 business days away. So if we appear nervous, it is because we are truly nervous about this. But thank you so much. Just in terms of the intended attendance for today, our focus for today will mainly be on our HR and payroll stakeholders from our participating employer perspective and our participating client perspectives. We are also covering some content from a trustees and consulting perspective. So that is the intended attendance for today. If we have accidentally send this invite to any of our members, you are most welcome to stay, but also more welcome to attend our member educational services sessions covering two-pot specifically. But I just wanted to just reiterate what our what our attendee intention is for today. Just in terms of some of the logistics around the session, so we have tried to make this as short of a time span today as possible. We acknowledge that everybody is extremely busy, especially in the run-up to two-pot. So we will allow for questions and answers at the end of the session, should there be appropriate time left for it. Alternatively, please do post any questions that you have through the session in the chat for us. As we finish off on our presentations, we will be responding to those, but we will also be sending a detailed Q&A document with the presentation and all the other supplementary documents that we will be talking through at the end of the session to all attendees. And then from an introductory perspective, I'm joined today by Johnny Roo, head of our solutions enablement area within the ops and admin space, and Fiona Rollison, the group head of our legal and group insurance area within AF. And then to just reintroduce myself, I'm Louisa Swartz, and I head up operations for Alexforbes. So thank you so much again for joining us today. The agenda that we'll be covering, just in terms of prepping ourselves for two-pot. First of all, just a recap of the two-pot system, the objectives of the system, the components associated, and ultimately the implications in our environment and more specifically for yourselves as HR and payroll individuals. Johnny will be covering the various digital solutions that we will be enabling to assist and support our members with savings withdrawal benefit claims, but also at the same time enabling you to support members from an HR and payroll perspective. He will be talking to some of the changes that will be introduced in our conventional normal exit process as it stands today as a result of the implementation of the two-pot system as well. And then lastly, we will cover just a very short section and very, very high level, some of our preparations enabling us to service members. We will touch on just member communication that's already been issued and that we anticipate to still be issued. And then just to reiterate some of the, what you obviously need to know, we need your support on in terms of urgent actions, and then we will close off. So with that being said, Fiona, I'm going to hand over straight to you. Whilst we're on this slide, we would please appreciate your support to just complete the attendance register for us. As I mentioned, if any of your colleagues can't join, we will have a recording and the detail associated with what we are presenting today, as well as the Q&A is available after the session. Thanks a lot, Fiona.